and welcome to RC Cincy Extras. Today we have another gel blaster for you guys. I was really impressed with the last one, and it's been a while since I had one on the channel, so I figured why not do a couple of them and kind of see what's out there. So the other X-Shot hasn't been out as long as this one. This one's been around for a little while. It was actually out when I did the Pulsar Pro video. I was gonna get this one and do a comparison, I just never did. And I figured why not, because I see and hear a lot of good things about it, so I want to test it for myself. So let's get into it. Oh, before we do, let's just talk about a couple quick features on the outside of the box. This says it has LED lights for day and night. I wonder if it illuminates the balls as it's coming out and it shows like a streak. That would be really cool. Shoots up to 12 water balls per second. The Pulsar Pro is an 8, and all the other ones are 8. So this is one of the faster shooting ones. That kind of blows me away, if the claims are true, of course. 350 round capacity cartridge. Not the biggest one, but I think it's plenty for a battle. Fully automatic and full and semi-automatic. And then, of course, 200 plus FPS, feet per second. So really quickly, of course, non-toxic, no cleanup. Folding stock is kind of cool. Does make the weapon more compact. And then on the back, it's just basically the same information again. It is different brand maker than the other one. This one is DAC Technologies. The Pulsar Pro was Prime Time, and then of course the Hypergels were X-Shot. So they're all pretty much different companies. And then Anstoy was for the more hobby grade or more enthusiast grade gel blaster. The Anstoy Gen 8 I had, that was a different company as well. So I try to have a wide range for you guys. So I did open this up to get it charged and make some gel balls, show you guys the size they should be. Because a lot of guys get that misconstrued, and I'll give you guys some pro tips as well on that. So in the box, you get a big thing that says stop. Make sure if you have any issues or anything, call this number. Do not take it back to the store. They can help you and fix it. Probably send you another one or parts. It does show you how to charge it. Very basic balance lead charger. Nothing tricky. Just shows you basically how to use the collapsible stock. What else in the figure? How to eject a magazine, how to select fire, and of course install the battery. We'll set that to the side. And then you get a target. Now I think when it gets wet, it does kind of like show up or something. That's kind of cool. Water activated reusable target. So as long as when you're done, you wipe it and it dries out and it goes away, the marks go away. So you can't use it more than once. That's actually kind of cool. We will be using this to see how well it works. That's kind of neat. I never saw that in any other gel blaster. So we'll start with the basic accessories. Of course, as always, you get glasses. I'm telling you guys, please use these, especially if you give them to kids. They will not intend to shoot someone in the eye, but they will by accident. It always works out that way. So please tell them to wear their glasses. Any other regular Z86, whatever glasses work as well. Something that can just take an impact, obviously. Paintball stuff, motocross kind of goggles, anything like that. Even scuba goggles will probably work, honestly. And then you get a battery. Now this is one of the smaller capacities, but it is the same exact size as the Anstoy. So it's the barrel style battery, 7.4 volts, 1300 or is that 13 or 18? That's 1300 milliamps. So a little bit smaller capacity, that's fine. Same JST, I forget what the technical name is, this JST 2-prong or JSW 2-prong or something weird like that. Of course, the balance lead, which we will be charging at. So this is a 2S battery. I actually have I think a 2000 2S, and then I have a 3S that we could possibly throw in here. We'll see yet. I kind of want to do all the testing first before I damage it, if it will get damaged. And then it also needs a long-term test before I can honestly review and honestly recommend 3S. We're currently in the testing of the X-Shot with 3S, so that's going to take a little while. The votes came in, as most of the guys said, 10,000 rounds, so it's going to take a little while before we revisit that, so just keep that in mind. You get a balance lead charger, USB. You can use a battery pack like a USB power bank. You can use a computer, wall outlet, very easy to use. Most cars have these now, so you can be out and about in the woods having fun and then just charge it back up. That's really cool. Plus, you can buy batteries like this from Amazon, 2S and 3S. once again, I can't recommend 3S yet. And then I went ahead and made, some for you guys. So the cool part about this one though, I will say about the X-Shot is that packet will not hold, that packet that comes in the X-Shot, that's 1,000 rounds in their bottle. That bottle will not hold 1,000 rounds. This packet is 500. This bottle will hold 500 rounds. So I actually put a whole packet in, filled it up with water, and it was literally right to the top perfectly. So I was impressed that it fit perfectly in here. One of the things that a lot of guys will make the mistake is not soaking them long enough, and they won't get to the proper, I think it's like 7.5 mil size, and the gun will jam, it will not fire properly. You'll have a headache of issues. So remember, they're this small when you get them, and they take a while. Now, the pro tip I had for you guys is hot water will grow them faster than cold water will. You still need that 3 to 4 hour mark to make sure, because some of them are stubborn, some of them will take longer. You'll get a couple like that, you'll shoot it, and then it won't run right, and then you'll be mad. So beware of that. Like I said, I made this last night, because I did purchase this gun last night. I made this last night. Unfortunately, it was too late because I was wanting to shoot at night because of the LEDs. We will be doing that in a test video. We'll shoot some in the day and at night. So that's 500 rounds in this little bottle. And then you have, of course, 500. So here's 1,000, 2,000. Oh yeah, it was 5,000. Now I have 4,500. It comes with 5,000 rounds. These are dirt cheap. You can use other manufacturers, but when I test, I like to use their balls just to see their quality of their balls. It does vary from manufacturers. There are some really cheap ones out there sometimes. So beware of that. So I do want to test it with the balls that it comes with, so I could be as accurate as possible in the review. And then I already mentioned the glasses. I should set those to the side. And last but surely not least is the gun. We'll make sure there's nothing underneath here. Nope. And then we'll kind of set this behind us. If I can actually put this back in the box the way it comes. There we go. Kind of get a nice little background. So, of course, it's the Lightning Blaster Pro. I always have to throw in the Pro. So here is the gun. I'm actually kind of impressed with the way this looks. It looks really good. So the stock just kind of unclips, and then once you unclip it, it locks. Once it's locked, it's actually very, very tight. It's a good length, so you can look down the iron sight. It does have this 2 different size holes, so I can't remember the bigger one or the smaller one is further away range. I forget which one it is, so it has 2 different ranges. So small hole, big hole, that affects the range. I forget which one's further distance and which one's closer. I can't think off the top of my head. I think the smaller hole, the further away, right? And then the bigger hole, the closer range maybe. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. And then of course this little sight that you look through, and you just line up seriously the dot, the line, and then with the hole. And then let me see. Yeah, you definitely, the small holes for further range and then the big holes for closer. That makes perfect sense. And then you do have a nice Picatinny rail or tactical rail. You could literally throw a $210 red dot. We could possibly do that for this if I get enough interest in it. No one else mentioned it before. Of course, you get 1, 2, 3 more rails. So that's nice that you can put like a flashlight on one side, a red dot on this one. You can do quite a bit. And then on the front, it's this piece. I don't know if it's designed for a sling. You got 2 holes there, so I don't know if pop in like a tripod or like put strings through it and make a sling. Not 100% sure on that. I wonder if this has something to do with, I don't know what this little hole is right here. I know this is obviously the barrel. I don't know if this hole is for the light or what. We'll have to plug it up and turn it on and see what's what. Of course you have, is this? Oh, that's where the stock clips on. And then of course, when you fire, I think this whole thing moves. I don't know what this is about right here. I have no idea. Like, this goes back. Oh, so I think you could pull it back this way if you wanted to, like do this. And then you could flip it to this side. And then, I don't know. I don't get that. We'll have to kind of mess with that and see what other reviewers said. I don't care for that. You don't need to do it to shoot it or anything. Maybe it gets you out of a jam, possibly if one like jams or something. And then of course on this side right here, You have the selector, so obviously the X means safety. You can see you cannot pull the trigger. 1 down means single fire. You can pull it, only shoot 1 at a time each time you pull the trigger. And then of course 1 more makes it fully automatic where you just hold it and it keeps shooting as you're holding it. Of course you have a release right here, see that? That's how you release the magazine, so that makes perfect sense. Oh, we actually did not grab the magazine. Oh yeah, it's right here. Here is the magazine. You can see it has a motor to feed it, just like all the other ones. 2 contact points, positive and negative, and then the feed hole right there. Of course, you have a door that typically slides somewhere. Let's see where this door is, where you load it at. Oh, it's right on, is it right on top? They couldn't have made it that easy. Is it on top? Yeah, it is. The little door that opens on top. See that? And then you close it, and then you're good to go. So that's really cool. So the magazine will clip in. Let's see how well it works. Clip, and then press, pull out, clip. This actually looks really, really good. So now, as far as the battery is concerned, it has a, let's move this magazine so you can see a little better. It has this little button. A lot of guys complained that it would get stuck. So you would press this button, and then you would lift up. So a lot of guys will say that it's really stiff. You kind of have to grab the Picatinny rail. See how I grab that? And there's a nice big open cavity right here. A cylinder battery will for sure fit. You possibly could do like the battery that's in the X shot, which I could bring it over, and I should bring over the batteries. But I'm not gonna do any battery changes or anything until we actually fire it factory, and then we can try different batteries and different stuff like that. So what you want to do is grab your battery. You can see where the rubber is to kind of show you the distance of the battery. So you just lay it in here, just like so. Or I might turn it this way. And then take the clip. It only goes one way. Make sure it's clipped all the way in. Then lay the wire neatly in here. Be careful, it can get hung up on stuff. So that's why I think the design, I'm gonna move the battery to one side and put the wire to one side. How about that? I think that'll be a lot better. You take this, put it in the notch here, and you press down, make sure there's no wires being caught. It is flat and snug. It is a little difficult to get in there. I may try other ways, like turn the battery around the other way and then run the balance lead to one side, run the wire to the other side. I will try different stuff like that. So we'll go to safety. I just want to hear how it sounds, of course. There's no ammo in it, nothing like that. We'll not be shooting it too much, so safety is on. You can see no. And the switch is on both sides. So if you're right-handed, switch is on this side. If you're left-handed, the switch is on that side. So that's ambidextrous, that's really nice. So we'll go from safety to single fire. Here's what it sounds like. Not bad. And then of course, fully automatic. Sounds good. I like the light though. I wonder if it like traces the rounds as they're going out. I know some guys will do a modification to where you can do that. You can kind of see everything. Has a nice big electric motor. The X Shot one has a really big one. Like the X Shot has a lot of crazy stuff. You can see the spring right there. Actually has 2 springs. Still can't, I don't understand what this is for. Possibly if there's a round in to eject it, like slide it back and let the round fall out. Or just for show, it does have a little spring there. You can see the main spring right there for the gun. You can see the switch. You can look through and see the tube. I can't tell if this one's a metal tube or not. Looks nylon. Maybe it's metal. But supposedly it can shoot really, really good, being 12 shots per second, one of the highest fire rates. And then we'll go back to safety. And then that's really everything I want to do inside of here. So from what I could tell, it looks good. It feels good. It's got weight to it, which I do like. There's the battery. Looks like I have something else up here. Is that a, is that where that, that's a unique design. This one's a little bit different design than the other ones. Is that like a, there's something going on up here. Like there's like a, is that where the air cylinder? I don't know if that's for suppression. I don't know what this like cylinder up here is. Like it's tripping me out. I don't know if that's the air cylinder moved up to here, or like the LED system, and then this is totally different than a normal one. Like I'm really intrigued how different this is. Now it does have a hole right here, like I said, for the clip, and then you can clip it here, so you can move the clip to this way, and then you can move around the other side and clip it to this side. So that makes perfect sense. You can have the sling on this side or that side. I really like that. Safety selector feels good. I tell you what, I'm kind of impressed. And then of course it clips. Then you can have a shorty. So I like it. I really like it a lot. We have to kind of mess with it and figure out what this is all about. You know, figure what that's about. We'll have to definitely try the target, see how good it looks. We'll have to try it with the factory gel balls, and we'll have to shoot at night to see if the balls are traced. You know what I mean? They're illuminated as they shoot out. I think that would be a very cool touch. That's what makes this unique. And supposedly it's a fast shooting, really nice gun, 200 FPS, just like the X-Shot, Pulsar Pro, all that kind of category of gel blasters. What really impressed me about the X-Shot was the ability to adjust like how it shot. Like it just had so many features. So this right here, my friends, is more than the X-Shot. This one is 78. So I don't know if it's because of the LED technology or the design, or you know, it does have some different features. Like I said, the X-Shot has more, and it looks like it has clips. See these? And these would like clip onto like a belt. So you can like have these on your belt and buy more magazines or something. They do have a website. I think you can reach out and buy like a battery magazines. It looks like it can take, it's a pretty standard size. I wonder if there's like magazines of other manufacturers that could take it. Only 7.5 mm water beads. I really like the way this clips, this way this feels. I like it. So I'm gonna be really excited. I think I gave you guys a lot of detail. I won't be tearing this down. You don't want to tear them down definitely until you do all your testing and everything like that. And then we can maybe run a couple different batteries and see how it behaves. So like I said, I don't want to throw the 3S pack. I was going to throw the 3S battery in here and fire it and see how it sounds and how fast it shoots. Because when it's all fully automatic, this thing, like it shoots pretty fast, surprisingly, out of this 7.4 volt battery. Like I'm kind of impressed. So put it back to safety. I love that. So I'm kind of impressed. So we'll have to see what this thing is capable of and how cool it is. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Oh, let's make it dark. Let's close this line, the blind. I'm curious like how bright the lights are. And then we'll close this curtain right here. So the dog likes to go out the curtain, but we'll close it for a minute. And we'll see how bright it gets. You ready? Oh. Holy smokes. That may illuminate the balls. I wonder if that's like an internal hopper or something where it illuminates them. That single, and then being a fully automatic gun, it'll shoot single very nice. I like it. That is awesome, guys. That is really, really cool. I really like the LED factor. I don't know why. So there you have it. The, what is this? The Lightning Blaster Pro. So, you know, rechargeable battery. Yeah, pretty cool. Scan for more information. That's cool. They did that. So if you guys want to kind of scan that and maybe watch some videos on it, there has been quite a few reviews already out there because, like I said, this has been out for a little while, at least as long as the Pro's been out. When it was before popular, and I actually posted a short yesterday of me going to Target. Target's starting to build their arsenal. I wouldn't say they're on Walmart's level yet, but they're getting there. Like, they're starting to get a nice piece of real estate. Honest to God, guys, I thought about doing the Surge XL, but honestly, for the price, I just didn't think it was anything special. If I get enough requests on it, I may do it, but we may take a break from gel blasters. We'll just see how this does and how much you guys enjoy this, and we'll go from there. So hopefully this video is entertaining. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share. We are 2 subscribers away from 12,000. So once we hit 12,000, we'll announce some kind of giveaway video. Of course, don't comment in this one. Don't try to enter in this one. It's not going to be in this video. It's going to be specifically titled giveaway, 12,000 subscriber giveaway announcement, and that's where you'll start entering, and then I'll pick someone and I'll give you guys some time to enter. Make sure everyone gets the message and can enter. That way it's nice and fair for everyone. So I truly appreciate you guys. My way of saying thank you, and then we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.